In this video, we're going to go over using WordPress widgets. In this current theme of 2020, I know that the widgets are located here at the bottom of the screen. So here we'll look at our footer, and you'll see things like recent posts, recent comments, and archives. These are widgets set up on this current theme. The actual location of widgets on your site completely depends on the theme you've chosen. So let's go ahead and take a look at our widgets right now. To access them, we can either head up to my site and come down here, click on widgets, or if you're already in your dashboard, we can head to our navigation link, come to appearance, and get to widgets from here. Here you'll find a list of the available widgets to use and where you can put them. So for our 2020 theme, we basically have two footers. As you saw, left aligned on the first footer, we had a search bar, some recent posts, and on the second footer we didn't have anything. So if you want to move widgets around or add new widgets, all you have to do is drag them and drop them. So let's say we wanted to add a calendar here to the second footer. We can move some stuff around, so let's throw a recent post over here. Now let's say we want to change the order of some of our current widgets. That's pretty easy too. If you don't like where a widget's at, you can move it. If you don't want it there at all, you can always delete it from your widget area. The little arrow, this will drop down a menu where you can delete. Let's go ahead and get rid of these two. In addition to these default widgets that are available, some WordPress plugins will offer their own version of widgets that you can also throw into your widget areas. And if you're ever wondering what a widget does, over here on the left you get a brief description of what each widget entails. For example, our meta widget will have our login, our RSS feed, and WordPress.org links. Let's go ahead and drop that in our second footer. Now that we've changed things up a bit, let's take a look at what it looks like by coming up here and hitting manage with the live preview. This will open up our homepage along with our customization bar over here to the left with the footer and the widgets that we currently have installed. So let's scroll down to the bottom. In here you'll see things look a little different. So in our footer 1, which is here on our left, we have our search bar, recent comments, and our categories. And if we head over here to footer 2, we'll have the added calendar. I deleted recent posts from the footer 1, added it here to footer 2, and our meta. Now let's take a look at what widgets look like on another default theme. So I went ahead and skipped forward some and activated the 2016 theme. And as you can see, it looks a little different. If you look over here to our right column, you'll see some recent comments and categories. This is one of our widget locations for the theme 2016. As I mentioned earlier, the locations of widgets vary by theme. So let's go ahead and take a look at these and edit them. Here in the 2016 theme, you can see we have that sidebar we just looked at, and a content bottom 1 and a content bottom 2. So let's go ahead and move some stuff around and add some more widgets. You may notice that these extra widget locations are labeled content bottom 1 and content bottom 2. If you're not sure where that's at, you can always click the drop down menu and you get a brief description of where this content will appear. So content bottom 1 is not to get confused with footer, as this isn't actually the footer. These widgets will appear at the bottom of your post. So let's go ahead and take a look at our preview and check out a post with widgets at the bottom of our post. So here's the location of our sidebar widgets that we just looked at, and here we'll come down, click continue reading, scroll down to the bottom of this post, and we'll find our content bottom 1 and 2 widgets. There's tons of varieties and widgets and options out there depending on the theme that you choose. If at any time you need help or have any questions about widgets, you can always head back to our dashboard and click the Help tab up here in the right hand corner, where you can get a brief overview of widgets and links to documentation and the support forums.